Hey guys, our Marvel 1218 here, and today I will be sharing with you my live-action Spider-Man collection from Marvel Legends made by Hasbro and Toy Biz. And as you can see up here from my shelf, I got a whole bunch of action figures. Up here you got my overall main MCU collection. And on the bottom right you've got my Star Wars prequel trilogy. And down there, the original trilogy. Down here, Fox Fantastic Four. And over here, the Fox X-Men figures. But I'll be sharing that in a separate video. Today, I'm going to be focusing on my live-action Spider-Man collection. Starting off with Tobey Maguire. Here we've got Spider-Man from the first movie back in 2002. And all these figures made by Toy Biz back in the day. When I got them a couple years ago, they were like a couple $100 each because they were very valuable and rare. And in more recent years, they've become a lot cheaper. And you can get them on eBay especially. I don't know why they went down in value, but I was told by a friend that there was a storage tank in which lots of them became loose. So I guess that's why. I don't have enough evidence to back that claim. But anyway, we got Spider-Man from the first movie, superposable figure. And we got Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2, also superposable, who comes with a gargoyle base. Excuse me, the first one does. This one came with a billboard base. Back here we've got Green Goblin. This one was actually made by Hasbro, the superposable variant with a non-removable mask, in which the hips do not swivel sideways. Then back here you got Doc Ock with the fully bendable tentacles, Toy Biz. And you got Mary Jane from Spider-Man 2. This one was made by Hasbro with the Sandman Build-A-Figure wave. And moving on to Spider-Man 3, we got Sandman here. This came in the trilogy wave, made by Hasbro, in which they reused a lot of Toy Biz figures from the original waves. And we got the black-suited Spider-Man here. I posed him that way. I'm not really a big fan of the posture here. They made him slightly smaller than all the rest, as you can see here, which I'm not a big fan of. Here we've got Venom from Spider-Man 3. I don't know why they made him huge, because in the movie he's clearly scaled to Spider-Man's size. But maybe it could have been concept art or original promotional material. Who knows? And we got here my new Goblin figure. He's like my favorite villain or anti-hero from the original Spider-Man movies. I really love James Franco, and I love his portrayal as Harry Osborn. I know there's been a lot of controversy with him lately, but I'm not here to talk about that. Here we have the Amazing Spider-Man with the gold lenses and blue suit with the blue fingers. Everyone's least favorite design. And you got the Lizard here, superposable. Superposable, kind of articulated in weird ways, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain. Here we've got Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 with a more comic accurate suit. As you can see, the bottom legs are going down all the way to his abdomen. Kind of like that chest logo, if I'm being honest. And you got Electro from the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is the only the live-action Electro figure up to date. And here we've got the MCU Spidey from Homecoming. And we got the Vulture right here. This version is a Target exclusive that was released back in 2021. This one is not a Build-A-Figure, although it has the exact same pieces and mold. This one was a Target exclusive. And this one has more accurate color and paint detail. And right here we've got the Shocker. Now this isn't a Marvel Legends figure. This is a basic figure, also made by Hasbro, scaled down an inch. And Shocker is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains because he's severely underrated. And I'm bummed that they didn't make a Marvel Legends Shocker figure. I know this isn't what he looked like in the movie, but this was behind the scenes footage of him wearing a costume just like that. But for some reason, Sony decided to scrap it out. But anyway, for the sake of having a live action collection of Spider-Man villains and heroes, I decided that's the best I'm going to get out of it. Here we have the Iron Spider from Infinity War and Endgame, and for brief scenes and Far From Home and No Way Home. Very shiny. This one doesn't come with back legs, which is my other figure that I will review in a separate video. And here you got Spider-Man in his Far From Home suit, unmasked. And back there you got Mysterio, the main antagonist from Far From Home. I really wish he came with a swappable headpiece to display Quentin Beck's. That would have been cool, but either way, it is a sleek figure, very neat. Moving on to No Way Home, we've got Spider-Man in his upgraded suit. Very similar to the Iron Spider, but with black, gold, and red instead of its original blue color. The suit he gets after Doc Ock returns the piece of nanotech back to him. And here we got Tom Holland, Peter Parker, along with Ned Leeds. And we got MJ over here. And we got Peter 2, aka Tobey Maguire. Sorry about the lighting. And Peter 3, Andrew Garfield. I'm really glad they made him swappable head sculpts for these guys because we really needed them. And we got Spider-Man in his vibrant suit, in his final swing suit. Very neat. The color blue is vibrant and the red. Look at the symbol, you guys. And back here, I know he has yet to face Spider-Man, but this is the Kingpin from the Hawkeye wave of figures. And as you know, played by Vincent D'Onofrio, he first appeared in the Netflix Daredevil series, which is also set in the MCU. I really want Tom Holland's Spidey to face him soon. I'm pretty sure that's what everyone wants. But moving on, here's some extra figures that I have. Here are some more No Way Home variants, along with Venom. Here you got the iconic Spidey trio. I couldn't really move Peter 1's head up because it's hard to pose him accurately while having his face up at the same time. But it is what it is, not going to complain. Here we've got No Way Home Green Goblin, made by Hasbro. I'm glad they finally added purple to him, that he wore the torn purple hoodie. Here we've got Doc Ock from No Way Home, and he's got very long bendy tentacles, which I think really comes in handy. As you can tell, he has a dark green trench coat, or dark gray, as opposed to the original brown color he once wore. But really nice touch. Then you got Sandman in his full sand form. I really love the head sculpt. It looks like Thomas Hayden Church, don't you guys think? We've got J. Jonah Jameson, my least favorite character in the MCU. I know he's supposed to be a comic relief, but I just hate him in the MCU. But still, nevertheless, good figure. He's got that angry expression. Here we've got Tom Hardy's Venom from the movie Venom. And back here, this was a recent release. This is Carnage from the Venom sequel, Let There Be Carnage. Not really a big fan of the Venom movies, but I do love that Hasbro put the time and effort to make live-action versions of Venom and Carnage. And I know they haven't interacted with Spider-Man yet, but for the sake of having live-action Spider-Man villains, again, as I previously stated, That's why I got him. Moving up here, we have more MCU Spidey figs. Here we've got Unmasked Peter from Homecoming. And back here we've got the Vulture from the Build-A-Figure wave. As you can tell, he has a much darker brown jacket and olive green pants, as opposed to the original more accurate light color that he's supposed to have. And here you got MJ, which came in a 2-pack with this Spidey and the yellow jacket over here. Really nice. And you got Spider-Man in his homecoming suit. His homemade suit. Based from him. And it looks strongly similar to that of Scarlet Spider. And you got another Far From Home variant. And here you got Iron Man in the Mark 47 armor. Even though he's not a Spider-Man character, I chose to include him because he's the whole reason Spider-Man exists in the first place. I may not have said that correctly, but you know what I mean. Here we've got Molten Man, which is a Build-A-Figure. And you got the Stealth Suit Spidey. Speaking of which, you got the Integrated Suit Spidey with the magic from when he goes to find Electro and Sandman. That is it for this video. I have a couple more Sam Raimi Spider-Man figs to share with you, but I'll share that in another time, like for the Sam Raimi edition of my Spider-Man collections. But this is all my overall live-action Spider-Man collection I have to share with you all today. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and be sure to stay tuned for more action figure videos and collections.